So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Custom YouTube channel. I'm your host, JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, and welcome back to what's going to be an action figure like unboxing video, but also review and compare. It's kind of unique. If you guys don't already know, check out some of my other videos. I collect some of the Masters of the Universe Origins figures, and so these are the main He-Man and Skeletor that you see peg woman everywhere, like Walmart and Target. Well, people like them, but they're kind of boring and they don't like the head sculpts, like Skeletor with his mouth open like that, and that He-Man doesn't look anything like the vintage He-Man or the cartoon He-Man. And so what they did was they re-released the figures, and I haven't seen them in stores myself, but I did get a link to them on Amazon, and the prices are pretty, basically retail price. I was able to get a new Skeletor and a new He-Man that have the vintage head sculpts. So we're going to take a look at them, and then we're going to compare the figures, and I'm going to let you know which one I like best. So before we do that, like the video, dislike it. Any feedback's all I'm looking for. Comment on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and then once you subscribe, hit that little notification bell and you'll be the first to know when I post new videos. So let's get into this comparison of the Masters of the Universe Origins He-Man and Skeletor figures. Let's go! Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the background. And we're going to open up the new ones. And then we're going to compare them. So give me a second. I'm not going to look at the comics or any of that stuff. Let's open up Skeletor. So here's the new Skeletor figure. And as you can automatically see, he's got a different head sculpt. And in this one, he is kind of grinning, but his mouth isn't open, like gaping open like the other one. So that's the one thing people like about this one. He's got the staff, and another thing, if you see different, he's got a full power sword, I guess of the evil power sword. I've got his extra hand stuck in there. Well, I call it extra. This figure, one of the complaints I will say is it doesn't have two hands to where you can grasp both the staff and the sword, since this sword doesn't have the little hook like some of the older ones did. So I went ahead and used the hand off of another figure that I have, and that way he can grasp both of them. So there's your Skeletor. Basically everything else looks pretty much identical. I'll hold them up and maybe you can decide for yourself. Is anything different other than the head sculpt? What do you guys think? I mean, I think it basically looks identical. So, alright, so what's up, everybody? We're going to go ahead and look at the He-Man figure now. As you can see, I've got the new vintage head He-Man here on this side, and I've got the original He-Man here on this side. And look, there's not a lot of differences with the figure itself. I'll show you what that looks like. There's that head sculpt that I do not like. I never liked it since it was released. I don't know what they were thinking with that bad boy. But as you can see, you get a sword that's only half the powered sword. You get the basic He-Man deco, and I got the little paint rub right there on the back. But here's the main differences with this He-Man is you get the new vintage head sculpt. As you can see, it's more like the classic He-Man from back in the day. I love it. It looks more like the He-Man that I remember. But look, also you get a full power sword that's got both sides. Everything else looks basically similar. Not a lot of difference, but to me it's a tremendous upgrade between the two figures. So what do you guys think? There's the original, here's the new. And on Skeletor, here's the original. And here's the new. If I can get him to stand up. Skeletor's feet are so wobbly. I said feet.
Oh, you!
So, what do you guys think? Or you think that the new figures are a tremendous upgrade like I do? Like this video, dislike it, any feedback's all I'm looking for. After you do all that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you comment below, make sure you share the content. Trying to grow this channel can only do it with great people like you. And then after all that, hit that little notification bell and you'll be the first to know when I post new videos. So I appreciate everybody coming by, checking out my content, and I appreciate everybody checking out this figure review. And until next time, boys and girls, this is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.